Okay, so basically what we do is we receive curbside collection as the majority of our feedstock. And once that comes into the yard, it's weighed and we identify the carrier and what the organics is that they're carrying. Once we've got that identified, we bring it over to our shed area, and any contaminants that are in it, plastics or cans, any of that sort of stuff that people have thrown into their organics bin, we try and get rid of that. So once that happens, we put it through a sorting table and the guys pull out more contaminants. Our goal is to try and get that contaminant free so that all that's being processed is organics. But once we're happy with the contaminant level in it, we put it into our in-vessel tunnel system. And what that does is that just helps Mother Nature speed up the process. We control the air and the water by a computer, and that helps us adjust depending on what kind of feedstock. If it's dry, we'll need to add more water. If it's really quite dense, we'll have to pump more air through it. So we want to get that in the tunnel. We want to get the minimum standard for Australia is 55 degrees at a minimum of 3 days. And after that 55-degree temperature is reached, you can literally pull the product organics out of the tunnel. We like to bring that up to about 80 degrees. It's not the most efficient way to compost, but because of where our product's coming from, we want to make sure that all weed seeds and any nasty pathogens or any of that sort of stuff is killed by the heat. So what happens with that is once we are happy that the product is basically cleaned and sterile, we pull it out and we put them into maturation rows from anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. And those are constantly aerated, and we add water, just depending on what type of mixture of organics we have. So after that period, we basically pull that out and we grind them to about a 4-inch or a 6-inch piece. After that's grinded, it's put into maturation rows for another 3 or 4 weeks. That's to make sure that any of the composting process is finishing up. Once we're happy with that product quality there, we'll put it through our screen. And what the screen does is that basically sizes the product for us. So we have a 16 mil minus product, which is our fines, and we have a 40 mil minus product, which is more of a mulchy stuff that you would use on top of garden beds, roses and stuff like that. And that's basically what we do here. The biggest part of our job is to remove contaminants. That takes up the most amount of time and energy that we do. And contaminants are anything that isn't organic that people place in their organic bins. So what we're asking people to do is really be sure what they put in their organics bin. Plastics and cans, glass, any building products, that sort of stuff is just not acceptable. What that does is that just, in the end, goes straight to landfill anyway, so there's no purpose in putting it into an organics bin. We really want to make sure that people understand the value of this facility, and the facility that stops product from just being buried in the ground anymore. We've got to stop digging holes. We've got to start reusing product that's considered waste, and that's what we do at this facility.